Greetings, everybody. This is for my U.S. History 1 students. We're still looking at the Articles of Confederation versus the U.S. Constitution. So in Concept 2, we're discussing the structure of the government under the Articles of Confederation and comparing it with our present-day Constitution. So as mentioned, the Articles of Confederation was called a League of Friendship by John Dickerson. By others, it was called Articles of Confusion. So it wasn't too long after the Articles of Confederation is ratified and implemented that it's becoming quite clear that this thing is not going to work to unify the states into a national cohesion. The Articles provided for 13 independent states who were linked together for joint action and dealing with common problems. No state could be forced by terms of the Articles to participate in any activity sponsored by the government under the Articles unless it so desired. So right off the bat, things are going to be unmanageable as far as this new government is concerned. The Congress under the Articles received only two powers which the colonies had recognized as belonging to the King and the Parliament under the British Empire. Thus, Congress was given all powers connected with war and peace, except the power of taxation to support a war. The new government could direct foreign affairs and make treaties, but it could not force the states to obey. The Congress had the power to create a navy and could ask the states to provide men and women for the army. But if the states refused to support that war, the states did not have to support the war. The Congress could borrow money and coin money, but they could not. But so could the states. The government also needed the power to regulate trade between the states and foreign countries in order to bring stability out of the financial chaos that existed within each state. The Articles of Confederation, in theory, is going to create a balanced power between states and the federal government. In reality, it's just basically creating 13 independent states with a semblance of a national government. Our present-day Constitution overcame this organizational or structural problem by using the principle of federalism. So this is a biggie. So if you're not writing anything down, you should be, but if you're not writing anything down, write this down. So let me repeat that. If you're not writing anything down, but you should be, but if you're not, you're definitely going to want to write down this definition. So here it is, federalism. Federalism is the division of powers between a national government and the state governments, which create a balance of power in favor of, wait for it, the national government. Let me repeat that. Federalism is the division of powers between a national government and the state governments, which create a balance of power in favor of the national government. So, the enumerated powers under this concept of federalism can be seen giving power to the federal government to lay taxes, raise an army, print money, regulate commerce with foreign nations and between the states. Reserve powers are powers to retain by the states, internal trade, voting marriages, and whatnot. So as long as the Constitution states basically, in the case of conflict between the state and the federal government, that it and its laws alone are the supreme law of the land. Basically, that's the concept of federalism. So, for example, California, in the last 10 years, has passed laws legalizing medical marijuana, right? But that law, the legalization of possession and distribution of medical marijuana, flies in the face of federal law that makes distribution and possession of marijuana illegal. So there's a lot of confusion about what is exactly allowed when your doctor in California prescribes you marijuana for whatever ailment the doctor seems necessary for that to alleviate symptoms. So that's just one law of many that we could think of that are that are in starch debate right now. So that's the main concept. I just wanted to talk about the small structuring concept too. In concept 3, we will talk about what were we going to talk about? Oh, we're going to talk about the major weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation and show how the present-day Constitution overcame them. So stay tuned for that. It'll be exciting, I swear. Talk to you later. Bye.